Hi. Portanto, vamos passar para o inglês, para todos poderem perceber. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Algarve Tech Summit. It's an honor for me to be here. Thank you very much for the organization to inviting me to talk about the marketing trends in the tech world. So, let's open this big Pandora box because when we talk about the trends, it feels like, oh, we will reveal all the beautiful things about marketing. But first, I have a question for you. What is that? I want answers, please. Speak out loud. What is that? Concert. Good. Orchestra. What else? It could be what else? Teamwork. Concert. Good. And all these things, it doesn't feel like very similar for something working every day? It's marketing. Marketing is the biggest orchestra of all times. It's teamwork. It's everything in it. And why I'm pointing at that thing first is because when we talk about all the marketing trends and we talk about marketing, there is many fields, okay, that we want to explore. And here you have the big maestro who has a big vision about marketing. And then you have every single musician. And every single musician is what? CRM, classic advertisement, PR, everything related to marketing. So it was just a quick introduction for you to understand actually how it works and why, after all these slides, we'll really conclude that marketing is the biggest orchestra. So we cannot cover all the marketing trends. We will review some three importance, in my opinion, which are those ones: artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and social virtuality and audio. Okay? So everybody's quite aware about all these three are, right? Good. So let's start with artificial intelligence. Yesterday, I was talking to a friend, and she was telling me, ooh, now I'm writing my post with ChatGPT. Ooh, I'm afraid of it. Who's afraid of that? Why? Why are you afraid of that?
No, I don't know, because it's not the same when you write it and the other one, the chat.
It feels like it's a robot for you?
It doesn't feel like he's saying the thing that I really feel, no?
But I have a question.
The emotional part.
Okay. But who's doing that behind that? Who's programming the artificial intelligence?
Yeah.
Who's programming everybody? Yes, it's humans. So in my opinion, you must be afraid of humans, not in artificial intelligence. You know, it's like in Star Wars. You have the person with the good power in the hand, you know, and the bad guy, and then after you decide if you do it good.
Fear, maybe it's trust.
Okay.
I don't trust if maybe other write for me. Because it's not the same experience that I have, no?
When you write on ChatGPT what you actually are looking for, you as a master, like in the orchestra, you need to tell to the artificial intelligence what you would like to have. And then after you review it, you know, after to post it, you review it. You are the filter. You are the emotional and human being part of it. So just trust you, use it, has a marketing trend for how actually you work with it. Because sometimes when we talk about marketing trends, it's always on the DTC level, direct to consumer, what I'm going to do with them, right? How, for example, we will have a look on some examples, especially in the retail industry. But I'm now working for 6 years in the fashion world, which is amazing because they're really pioneer in testing everything. But for marketers, please use all the technologies, tools to actually perform better your daily routine. What is relevant for you? How you can actually perform better in your business to be faster and clever. Actually, I'm using ChatGPT on a daily basis to do what? Like it is, press releases, email automation, copy post, keynote presentations. I asked ChatGPT, what are the marketing trends in the tech world? And he answered me. He helped me. But I'm not like copy-paste, doing it, and bye-bye. I am the person now to filter and to understand how it could work actually for me. And now also I'm using for especially the press releases, because normally when you ask your PR agency to write a press release, they take approximately 1 to 2 days to do it. It's okay, it's good, there is nothing wrong with that. But as fast the technology is and all the digital world is, we need to be faster and we need to be clever. So just embrace the technology in your marketing daily routine and work with it for you and for the other ones. And trust me, they write very, very well, much better than I can do, to be honest. For example, this is an example that I put some of the words I explained to this great platform, Illusion, that I'm working every day with that, especially to write the press releases. Because then after, I can just only take 30 seconds to do the press release. I just actually done some calibration, and I'm ready to go to the world with that. So embrace all the tools in your daily basis as a marketer to work with, okay? Now, let's talk about something that I really, really love. When we are a marketer, we think, and sometimes we hear, offline is dead. No more printing. Everything is online. Everything is digital. Everything is on the screens. And we have the privilege to have that company, which is a Lighthouse Publishing, who's in charge of the Vogue Portugal. And for their 20th anniversary, they were thinking, okay, guys, it feels like we are all dead because nobody is doing that right now. We are not able to actually pay to have that in our hands. And as all the fashion industries are doing, they actually take the opportunity of their anniversaries to jump in the digital and to be the pioneers. This cover is done with generated computing, with artificial intelligence. They put all the keywords of the cover that they wanted to actually build up with Balenciaga, the world, war, Ukraine, fashion. Because they tell them, how actually calibrated. And it feels like very good and impressive. So we have here all the elements that all this artificial intelligence actually built up to build up the first artificial intelligence cover here in Portugal for their 20th anniversary, a printing magazine in the fashion world. So sometimes you cannot actually deny all these new tech trends and all this technology. Just embrace it and make it worse for you. And if it doesn't make it worse for you, do not use it. Sometimes you want to be everywhere, doing everything. Everybody wants to be techie of his most. But try to understand if you really can use it for the good performance of your business. And if you are not ready, it's okay. Do it after, or ask someone who actually understands really well the technology to put it in your business and make it working, okay? And if you have a good return or higher return on your investment, analyze it before it. Yeah, so augmented reality. What is very good with the technology is every day the world is changing. What was yesterday is not like, in the trendy anymore today, and tomorrow I don't know what will be actually the trend. So we always need to be in touch. We always need really to be aware of what's happening in the world. And I just thought that Farfetch, it's amazing on what they are doing. And some brands will understand really well how you can make it worse, especially the Off-White. This is me at home, trying out the Off-White sneakers that I would love to have one day, And some people say, oh, Celia, but it doesn't feel like reality for me. It's not the same thing that to go in the store, to have it, it's okay. But what's the effect of the technology in your brain? You're reading two powerful words, which are try out. Try out. So my brain, all these cells, are actually understanding that, oh, I'm trying it out. And then after you see yourself over there, wow, it feels good on me. So actually your brain is trying it out. And I would love, actually, if anyone has some contacts in Farfetch, I would love to understand, actually, the conversion of this technique, if it actually really works in sales. And that's the key point. It's good, it's fantastic, it's tech, I'm in, but now, then after, the Off-White company needs to understand, does it convert in sales? Because it's a big investment, you know. So if it doesn't convert in sales, maybe it's not good for my business. Or maybe I need to understand I can manage it, or how I can put it better for me. And then you have all the other filters, you know, with the yellow coat. Then after you have these accessories with the bags. It's the future. For the ones who already played The Sims or other gamings, who's gamer here? Who plays? Nobody? Whoa, me! Long years ago, I was playing all night long a old game. I don't know if you know it, because I know it's still going on. Guild of Wars. Nobody knows? Yeah, come on. You know it, Ignacio? No. Yes, thank you. And the amazing part of actually playing on that game was to customize my avatar. And we'll talk about that later. To actually make it like I would like to be in this virtual world. And this is what actually all the fashion industry has understood. That's why we will have a look with Vuitton, Gucci, or even Burberry, doing all this outfit for your avatars, and you are able to pay it, and to pay it a lot. Because there is another world. It's a gaming universe also, and it's very powerful. So, it's an example of the evolution in the tech world. So everything started here with the hologram, with Vogue. They were doing, you know, some covers, and you can put this little pyramid, and you can see actually the holographic. Then after they did a magnificent evolution, they did 6 augmented reality covers, the first ones here in Portugal. And we have the privilege to have it here in the Algarve last summer. You pointed out your phone with the application, and you can actually appreciate all the backstage of the photo shooting of a Vogue cover. It's like you're unveiling. And in a marketing perspective, it's very powerful what you're giving to your consumer, because normally the Vogue covers are always a big secret. Like, ooh, nobody knows how it's actually made, you know. And Vogue decided, no, I will reveal you with a tech tool how we make it worse. You know, I have a pointer. I need to check my time. Yeah, it's okay. So, social virtuality and audio. Let's get on the flow. What's going on with the things of the gaming and what's happening? We have been through a pandemic. And then on the next slide, we will check how actually it helped us also to give that, put it out to the digital. So I have here 2 videos. First, it's a beautiful concert that Madonna did with Maluma in 2019, before COVID. And she was already using the technology to deliver magnificent experiences to who's actually going to the concert, for the consumers in a way. So Alexandre, please. So she's using holographic in the concert to make it feel like she's over there, at the same time, everywhere. It's completely different. It gives you really another perspective of what it feels like when you are in a live event. And sometimes what is really difficult is to play with the physical and the digital. And there is a tricky word that we call phygital. Experiences is where you can actually marry the physical and the digital part of it. It was the first steps. Then after we had COVID, and John Legend said, okay, I'm not able to do a live event. No, I'm able to do a live event. Where? Can you please play the second video? Online. I don't know if you can see him in the footer in the right side. He's actually with us. singing, but in a virtual world, in the alt space, in 2021. And here you can actually see that you have huge opportunities for your business to grow. Why? He's doing a live event, everybody's in here, and you can actually donate to support Free America. Millions of dollars here to donate to this institution. So you're actually living like, wow, we are all together. I created my avatar, like I would like to be present in John Legend concert, and I'm able to gift for charity in a way. And to be honest, when you think about live events, doing some charity, I think it's much more difficult to earn money for the charity. Because here it's just a click. Okay, I want to give money. It's just a click. It's compulsive, it's impulsive. They're really playing with all this emotion. You are in your home, and then after, we'll not talk here today about that, but with all the big dispositives that you have now for all the virtual reality, you forget completely that you are not like in the physical world, but in the digital world, and everything is impulsive. We are playing with the emotions. So it actually blew my mind when I saw that. Now, it's all part of the evolution process. Do you remember the Pokemon Go in 2016? Who played the Pokemon Go? Yeah. Okay, who has kids who played the Pokemon Go? Yeah, okay. And here you have the evolution. And this is another example about actually all the big brands are doing. Louis Vuitton for their anniversary, 200 years, yeah. 100, sorry, they developed an app, which is a game with a little personage, Louis, where you actually can immerse or integrate this new world with Louis. And you need to find out where are the Pandora boxes. You can actually find out all the iconic pieces of the history of Louis Vuitton. And what I did, I gave that to my daughter. She's 9 years old. She loved that because it's gaming. But the brand just understood that if I can play with the gaming and the branding, I'm these both connections, and it's just fantastic because this is what is coming right now. Burning Man 2021, again, COVID. There is no Burning Man big festival. So just let's make it happen online. Big, big party, trust me. So this is a tricky point right now. Who's already know these little personages? Okay, good. So this is influence marketing, but with avatars. They are not real people, but actually they are because someone actually created them. Last Easter, I've been in Paris. I went to one of the most famous palaces to have a coffee. And I looked around the Instagram localization. And I saw that post. I said, whoa, what, that girl? Oh, she's an avatar. She's digital, actually. And then on the other side, you have the real one. And it's incredible how actually you can see that sometimes the digital is going to grow faster than the real persons. And the girl has today 2,000,008 followers. So it's something we need to think about. You remember Guild Wars? Now I will make a marketing connection. I will create my avatar in Guild Wars, but I will be an influencer in the Instagram with my Guild Wars personage. And then you connect everything. So can you imagine if the Guild Wars says, OK, now let's create some influence marketers going to the Instagram as Guild Wars personages and have this amount of people following them. Just to finish, this is actually where I think we really need to have support in our marketing teams, which is the future, the Chief Marketing Tech Officer. I'm a marketing officer, but I'm not a tech one. I understand that it works. I really understand, actually, I can have it for my business, but I need someone besides me to explain me how it works, and I can perform better in my business. So again, marketing is the greatest orchestra of all times, but take consideration who you want to have in your team, which musicians, and finally, create your own symphony in marketing. Thank you.